What's up everyone, and welcome back for another video here on the channel. For all of my returning subscribers, you already know that I appreciate and love you guys so much. So as always, thank you for coming back and joining me on today's video. And if this happens to be your first time here on the channel, hello and welcome. My name is Monet. I am 25 years old, and here on this channel I deal with all things budgeting and really focusing on utilizing the cash envelope method to learn how to budget, and I am eliminating my debt with the help of the debt snowball method. So if any of that sounds interesting to you and you want to learn and you enjoy the community, then please be sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you, and make sure you hit the bell so that you are always notified whenever I upload a new video. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let us talk about what we are doing today. So if we look at our sheet, we are going to be doing sinking funds, and this is going to be my sinking funds for the month of November. At the end of each month, I like to look at my sinking funds and see how much I was able to save and how much I used them within the month. Now, I am fully aware that we are in December. It's actually, I believe, December 3rd when I'm recording this, and it's Friday and I just got paid, which is the reason why I am finally doing this video. Now for you guys, I've probably been gone for like a week. If you noticed, I haven't uploaded in a week, but for me, technically, I have not hit record for at least over 2 weeks, because towards the end of the month for Thanksgiving, I did pre-record those videos because I wanted to enjoy the time with my family and enjoy a little break. And as I shared on Instagram, I loved my break, and that is why it was so hard for me to come back and get into budgeting, because of course when I was gone for the holiday, my finances, they were the last thing on my mind. I mean, of course I stayed within budget and I spent what I had. I didn't blow my budget or anything, but it was just so nice to not have to record, not have to edit, not have to worry about my finances 24/7, because I am at the point towards the end of the year where I'm just tired, y'all. That is the best way I can say it. If you have been watching me since the beginning of this year at least, I have been on go, laser focused on eliminating this debt all year long. But as I said, I got paid today, and I know I need to get my finances in order or I will blow my budget. So I am finally ending my month of November with the sinking funds, and then right after this video, I'm gonna go ahead and record my cash envelope stuffing for my paycheck. So yes, I hope you guys can forgive me. Sometimes, like I always say, I just needed to step away and clear my mind, and now I'm energized and I'm ready to go. It is the holiday season, my favorite time of the year, and I really want to end 2021 on a high note. So I took a break, but now I'm back. All right, so as I said, these are my sinking funds for the month of November. We are going to see how I did, and as always, all of the budget sheets that you see me use within my channel, they are available within my Etsy shop, so you can download them and print them right at your home to get started. So be sure to check the link out to see if there's anything that you would like, and I also have my cash envelopes available in the shop as well. So the first thing that I like to do is, of course, list my funds and the starting balances. So where we get that information from is we look at the month before, and my end balance for my sinking funds is going to be my start balance on this sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and write that, and I'll bring you guys right on back. All right, so there we go. I filled out all of my funds. So at the start of November, I had apartment, and that had $43 in it. Annual pay had $240. Car maintenance had $1,042. Christmas had $650. Gifts had $43. Medical $334. Vacation $708. taxes $7,547, and my savings had $2,682. So that gave me a grand total at the start of November with $13,289 within my sinking funds. So the next process that we're going to do is add any funds that I added towards my sinking funds, and anything that I took out, I will list it here so that then we can get our end balance. And then I'm going to check within my envelopes and make sure that that is the correct amount. And then down here in the transaction log is just where I like to keep track of what the money was or why I spent it. And it just helps me stay on track and see exactly what I'm doing with my money. So I'm going to go ahead and get our envelopes and we can get the counting. All right, so here we are nicely set up. I have my calculator so I don't mess up, and my envelopes are right over here. So the first fund that we have is for apartment. And if we look over here, we see that I no longer have my apartment envelope. I really wanted it just when I was moving, and I feel like it's not a priority for me as of right now. So I wanted to empty it out, and I set it to the side, and I'm not really using it anymore. So I just picked up something for my apartment. I can't even remember. It was like some type of decor, and I just spent whatever I had left in it. So I'm going to write apartment, and the transaction I can't remember. So I'm just going to put miscellaneous, but I spent the $43 that I had. So I added nothing and I took out 43. So that now puts the envelope at 0. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to use it anymore. So the next thing that we have is for annual payments. And annual payments, for people who don't know, they are for things that I pay annually. So since we're coming towards the end of the year, I will be using this money soon, and that covers my Netflix for the year, my Apple Music for the year, my Hulu for the year. I like to try and pay what I can at an annual basis so that then it feels like it's less of a bill that I have to worry about per month. And overall, I do save money because they tend to offer you discounts if you just pay outright for the entire year. So that is what annual payments is, and I'm going to write that for my fund. For this month, I did add money, so I'm going to write side income, and for the month I managed to add $80. And then also within this month I did use it because I had to pay my AAA for the year, and that was $76 that I had to pay. So if we come up here and add 80, we took out 76. Let's see what I should have. So I started with 240 plus 80 minus 76. That gives me $244 left within the envelope. So if we come over here, check out annual payments, that gives me 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 41, 42, 43, 44. So that is correct. $244 is within this envelope. All right, so now we can move on to our next fund, which is going to be car maintenance. Car maintenance for the month, I did manage to add money, and that was from my side income. And overall for the month, that was $48 that I added. For this month, I did not use anything from it, so we added 48. We took nothing out, so let's see what I should have. 1,042 plus 48, that gives me $1,090 within car maintenance. So let's go over here and check this out. I have a placeholder of $1,000, so this just means I have $1,000 within the bank. And then within actual cash, we should have 90. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So that is correct. $1,090 within my car maintenance. Moving on, next we get into Christmas. So Christmas is going to be our fund, and we did add money this month from my side income, and that was for a total of $60. And then as well, during the month of November, I tried to get a good chunk of my Christmas shopping done. I did a lot for Black Friday weekend is when I got a lot of people's presents. So I'm just going to write presents as the transaction. And overall for the month, I took out $546. So I am almost done. I just have to get a few more gifts for my parents mainly, but everyone else is covered, and it feels like such a relief not having to worry about it. So if we go over here and add the $60 that we added and take out the $546 that I spent, let's see what our end balance should be. 650 plus 60 minus 546. That gives me $164 remaining within my Christmas envelope. So looking within Christmas, I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So that's correct, 164. And this should be good enough to get my parents a little something something. I already have some gifts for them. I just want to get a little bit more things for them. After that, we can get into gifts. And we did add money this month from my side income. And overall, that was a total of $20 that I added. There were no special occasions this month, so I took nothing out. So if we do 43 plus 20, that means I should have $63 remaining within this envelope. So looking at gifts, we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63. So yes, $63 is within gifts. All right, after that, let's get into medical. So medical is going to be the fund that I list. I did add money as well for this envelope from my side income, and that was a total of $10 that I added for the month. And then also within medical, I had a doctor's appointment, so I did have to pay for the copay. So that was a total of $40 that I had to pay for that. So coming up at the top, we add the 10 and we take out 40. That means we should have 334 plus 10 minus 40. I should have $304 left within my medical. So let's check out medical and see what we have. 100, 200, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, $304 is in medical. All right, so now we can get into my vacation envelope. This is also something I was able to add for the month from my side income, and I brought in $50 towards this envelope, but I also used this money for the rental car that I used to drive to my family for Thanksgiving. So I'm just going to write Thanksgiving. And overall, with the gas and the tolls and everything, that was a total of $302 I took out of this envelope. So coming up here, we added 50. I took out 302. So let's see what I have left. 708 plus 50 minus 302. That gives me $456 I should have in vacation. So let's grab our envelope and check that out. 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56. So yes, $456 in vacation, and that's still a good amount. So now I have some time to add some more money and build it up. The next thing that I have here is for my taxes. Taxes is of course coming from all of the side income that I was able to bring in for the month. And overall, that was $594 that I contributed. So $594 is what I added, and I took nothing out. When it comes to my taxes, I always deposit it at the end of each month because I don't want to keep all of that cash within my home. So this $7,547 is within the bank. So all I'm going to do is to count to make sure I have $594, and then I will be depositing that into the bank today. So checking out taxes, let's see what we have. 100, 200, 250, 300, and I'm going to set the 50 down because that will just confuse me a little bit because I have quite a few 20s. So I have 300 here, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that makes 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That makes 500. And then I have 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. So that is correct. $594 is what I have within my taxes. So we'll go ahead and put this right back in the envelope and set this to the side so I can bring this to the bank. All right, so now that we know we have $594, let us get our end balance in total for taxes. So $7,547 plus $594. That gives us $8,141 just within taxes. All right, so my last sinking fund is going to be for my savings. I brought this in from my side income as well. And for the month, we had to add $140, and I did hit that goal. So $140 will keep us on track to have $3,000 by the end of the year. So we have one more month to do that. I took nothing out. So $2,682 plus $140. That gives us now $2,822. So I believe for the last month, I just have to add $180 to officially hit $3,000. But let's go ahead and count my savings to ensure that I have the correct amount. I have two $1,000 placeholders, meaning that $2,000 is within the bank, and we should have $822 within cash. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. So that is correct. Overall, $2,822 is within savings. So there we go. Those are all of my sinking funds. And I do have my debt snowball here because in the midst of my video uploads, I forgot that I never actually counted my debt snowball for the month of November and let you guys know what I'm going to be contributing towards my Great Lakes. So I figured I would just include it in this video and we can count it together so that everyone knows I am still on track with that. So for debt snowball for the month of November, I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 900, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. So that is $921 that I am able to add towards my Great Lakes for my student loans, and I think that is amazing. So I'm gonna put this in here, and this will also be going to the bank with me so I can make the payment on that. And then this will be reflected in my next debt snowball update, inching us closer and closer to being officially debt free. All right, so now that we finished with all of that counting, I'm going to now total up everything within my end balance and see overall what I have for my sinking funds. All right, so that gives me a grand total of $13,284 that I saved up within my sinking funds. So that is pretty close to how we started, because we started with $13,289. So we went down a little bit, but I believe that's only by $5. 13,289. Yeah, so we're only down $5. So I say that that is a win and pretty good given everything that I used within it. But yes, guys, that is how I am going to wrap up my sinking funds, and I can finally put a rest to November, and we can enter December with a clear picture and a clear mind to budget out for the last month. All right, everyone, so there you have it. That's how we're going to wrap up our sinking funds. I truly apologize for it being a little late, but I know you guys will understand because you guys are always so supportive. If you did enjoy the video, then please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Let me know how you are going with your financial goals for 2022, because that's now what I'm thinking about, because I can't believe we're almost done with this year and I want to create some new goals for the next year. So let me know what you guys think about that. If you enjoyed the video and you aren't subscribed yet and you made it all the way to the end and you are enjoying the content, then please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. I would love to have you, and give this video a big thumbs up because that is the best way to help and support my channel, as well as sharing it with anybody that you think would benefit from it. But with all of that being said, everyone, that's how we're going to end this video, and I will see you all next time in my next one. Bye, guys.